Hey everybody, welcome to the Dead Space remake. Oh boy, I'm excited. I've been wanting to play this game for the past couple of months, but I haven't really had the time. And now we finally finished Spider-Man 2 for the most part, so it is now time to go back to the USG Ishimura. I was playing the Silent Hill short message game that they put online yesterday. So I was playing that last night, but it turns out that's one of those first-person games that you can't really defend yourself at all, or have any weapons or anything to slow down like the enemies. So I ended up not liking it that much. So I'm gonna play a horror game that I know is much more to my liking. I do know they've changed some stuff here from the first one, obviously. Heard they've added side quests, side missions, stuff like that. We're gonna leave it on medium difficulty because Dead Space can actually get pretty hard. I don't want it to be like a pushover, but I also don't want it to be crazy insane in terms of how hard it is. So we're gonna leave it at medium. Subtitles are on. Let me check the brightness because Dead Space is a pretty dark game. It can get pretty dark on the USG Ishimura, so okay, so from what I'm seeing on your end, this one isn't visible at all. It's supposed to be until it's barely visible, and I can't see it at all on the screen, so I'm gonna adjust it a bit, just the slightest bit, and depending on how it looks on the screen, I might adjust it further in the actual game once we get started. Motion blur, film grain. I guess we can leave it on for now. Got on performance mode. Let's see. Performance mode reduces resolution and visual quality to run at 60 frames per second. Now, does that make a huge difference or not? Because I don't know how good this game looks in, what do you call it, ray tracing. So does this make a big difference or not? I guess we'll find out. I have no problem playing at 30 frames per second to get the game looking better, but I guess we'll try a performance mode and let's see how good it actually is. Right, so we got everything. We got the controls, got the subtitles. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave everything as it is for now. I'll adjust the in-game sound as we need to. Alright, let's go. Let's pick it up with Isaac Clarke on his way to hell in space. Let's do it. USG Kellyan en route to Aegis system. Isaac Clarke, Kendra Daniels, Zach Hammond, Bailey Johnston, Aiden Chen.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening.
Nicole's looking older. She kind of reminds me of someone
Strange.
I know, or used to know.
Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah.
So let's see.
First deferred from her in
Is
weeks.
Kendra still stacked?
5 minutes out, you still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Ishimura is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls? It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry.
god, she was stacked. God damn.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
I guess we have to wait until she takes off her
That's
jacket
paradise.
here.
Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellyan responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kellyan.
You ever hear of a full communications black on a nautical stance?
No. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnston, take us in.
Gravity's heavily increased. Automated dock.
So I've heard it said that Isaac kind of looks like Adam Sandler in this one.
Losing control.
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit! Coming in too hot. He's gonna smash us into the ball. Aim for that emergency stabilizer. There! The blue light! It might slow us down!
Drop the flash shield. Break the stop. Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston. You alright?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost the port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kellyan. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Alright, let's put on the old helmet. It's been... God, I don't even remember how long it's been since I played a Dead Space game. Chapter 1, New Arrivals. I think there's like 15 chapters, isn't there? Follow security team. Right, we got credits and nodes. That's how you buy stuff in the Dead Space universe.
How's the ankle?
Hurts like hell. But I've had worse. You go on. I'll get it strapped up.
Stay clear.
Crap, we came down hard.
Not a great start for repair. Standard procedures. We're ready to put in place.
Hello?
Where is everybody? Have to get this right now. Deep breath.
So here's some background on Isaac. He's born to Paul and Octavia Clark on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Paul Clark was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Unit Merchant Marine Corps. This is a lot of information. Oh, so his mother ended up with the Church of Unitology? Alright, fine. Jesus, so impatient. We'll read that later. So impatient, goddamn.
Let's get this done, Isaac.
Okay, so we are not allowed to sprint just yet. Looks like the controls are mainly the same as the old one. USG Ishimura, huh?
Ishimura was the first planet cracker class vessel. And
So I'm noticing the film grain and I actually don't like it, so you know what? That film grain is going away right away because I do not like it. I don't like it in Silent Hill, even though it's a trademark of that series, and I don't like it here. Let's see how it looks. Oh, this is much better. Hell yeah. I get the intent was to make it look like a grainy old horror film, but I just don't like it. Like, I really don't like it in Silent Hill. I don't like it here. I don't like it in Spider-Man. Like I said, I know the intent is to make it look like a grainy old horror film. I just don't like it.
welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura. Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Someone left in a hurry.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
So looking closely at Kendra, it does look like they destacked her a bit.
Something on the
Oh,
floor.
come on, how are you gonna do that to Kendra?
Isaac, I need that damage report.
Oh God, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Aliens. The answer is always aliens.
Power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be...
Hazardous anomaly detected.
I still think that if they made a Dead Space movie,
Activated.
it would have been amusing if Samuel L. Jackson
No.
played Hammond. That would be awesome.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes, get ready to run.
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
Oh, here they come. Alright, get me out of here. Alright, now we have to sprint. Got alien hordes now. We gotta get the hell out of here. They do sound different here. Oh, we already got our suit drenched with ragu. Looks like tomato sauce splattered all over us. got some credits. Plasma cutter. The most hardcore weapon in the game, right? That's all you need, really. If you upgrade it suitable enough times, that's all you need. Alright, we aim with L2. We fire with R2. Or we can fire projectiles. Oh, we can rotate it with the R1. Okay. Yeah, because it's much more easy to fire like this because that way you can cut off limbs and disable them. So now that we have a bit of time, let's see what we can actually read from this. Alright, here we go. So let's read his full background.
For any damage to personal effects during.
So Hammond requested this. Okay, so Isaac Clarke was born to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Paul Clarke was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. His records show an extended time off-world, away from his family. When Isaac was born, Paul was given a temporary reassignment to an Earth-based GUMMC ship production facility. During the 4-year tour, Paul and Octavia raised Isaac together. When the tour was over, Paul shipped off for an extended off-world tour. Paul's influence on his son must have rubbed off. Records indicate Isaac pursued studies in mechanical and electrical engineering and achieved high honors. According to medical and psychiatric reports, Paul Clarke's absence had a profound effect on Octavia. She suffered from depression and personal anguish until doctors encouraged her to find fulfillment by working with charitable organizations. It is believed this is how she ended up coming in contact with the Church of Unitology. Boy, we're going to hear a lot more about those guys, aren't we? At first, her association with the church appeared to alleviate her mental condition. The cancellation of her therapy sessions corresponds with the local parish announcements of her initiation ceremony. There are indications that she sold much of the family estate to finance full membership in the church and the soul cleanse they require to enter the higher ranks. So it's like Scientology. Yeah, this is a lot to read. God damn, we can't read all this stuff, so can we listen to it or not? Okay, so he was selected for a prominent engineering school, was unable to afford the tuition, instead attended a lesser known school with the help of scholarships and financial assistance. Graduated with high honors, enlisted in Merchant Marine. So his mother's mental health was deteriorating. He met Nicole in a psychiatric facility, Nicole Brennan. So they actually don't know what Paul was doing on his assignment. It was classified by executive order. And that after that, he and his wife shortly died. The Church of Unitology took their bodies along with the entire estate. Overall, Isaac's more than qualified to handle a job like the Ishimura. I talk politics over religion, though. Kendra Daniels, I couldn't find anything on her in the time you gave me, but Darton swears by her. Apparently, she's on the mission with his recommendation. If he thinks she has what it takes, who am I to argue? What else did we pick up on? Imagine a world where basic resources like fuel, ore, metals, and ice are hard to come by. Imagine if humanity's needs were entirely dependent on the near extinct resources of Earth and the dwindling supplies of our colonies. Older readers no need to imagine such a world you lived less than a century ago. Looking to the stars for additional resources was nothing new, but at the time the only shock point capable ships of smaller vessels that could barely keep up with demand. Enter the Ishimura. So it's named after the inventor of the shock point drive, Hideki Ishimura. It was built in 2446. So basically it can mine and process asteroids and even small moons with remarkable efficiency. It's 62 years old.
Christ is still after us! Run!
Alright, that's enough. How do we stomp? Here we go. Foot stomp. And we can punch with the R1. So it's basically the same exact control scheme as the original Dead Space. This guy's gonna die, so we don't even need to worry about rescuing him. He's doomed either way. Damn. Oh, here he comes. Take the arm. Back off. Freak. Damn, he did a number on him. So basically, the church stole the bodies of Isaac's parents, pretty much, and refused to tell them where they went or what's gonna happen to them, so... yeah, ain't that suspicious? So obviously... oh, what the hell? This is a pretty old game, by modern standards, so... obviously everyone should know what happens in it by this point, but for the sake of any first-time viewers or first-time players who have not, you know, have not played the original Dead Space, I'm not gonna spoil anything. We're just gonna proceed as if it were a whole new experience, even though I already know everything that happens here.
Security request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
So these are not like zombies. You can't kill them with just a headshot. On the contrary, you have to target the arms and the legs. Stomp this guy too. Alright, we got a med pack, so we go to the inventory here. That's how we use resources. Or we can just use the circle button. I don't believe we have the telekinesis yet, right? The TK module. Oh, they are right over there. Hammond and Kendra.
Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
Just... they're everywhere. Chen, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system, and the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac?
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Alright, so we gotta get the tram running, repair a damaged tram, find the data board. Yeah, normally I try to read the files out loud, especially in Resident Evil games or Silent Hill games, so that's way too much information. We'd be sitting here forever if we tried to read all that. Now maybe my eyes deceive me, but wasn't Kendra black in the original? Just very light skinned, or is she still black and just very light skinned? I can't really tell because of the lighting of the ship. so we can carry, let's see, 12 items. I believe that's higher than what we carried originally, right? I think it was originally 10 items you start with. Or did we always have 12 slots? Yeah, I don't remember. Did we always have 12 or was it 10? So there was some debate back when this game came out on whether Isaac speaking made the game better or worse. I'm firmly on the side that him speaking makes it better. Because in the original, he just showed no reaction to stuff that happened, except like some minor gestures, you know. Especially towards the end, it was just very strange for him to just be standing there not reacting to anything that was going on. So I think it does make it better for him to speak and actually have a voice. Because that means you can connect with him, you know. I hate the whole, oh, we can give the character a personality because we want you to envision it being you, or you're on the ship, or you're in the desert, or you're in the forest, whatever. And it's like, man, I don't want to play as me in those places. I want to see the characters in those places. I think we have to lift this with the TK module. We don't have that yet. Oh shit, you're not fooling me, you jackass. Look at this asshole right there. Like, we don't see him, we know what he's up to. Yeah, you don't fool me. Come on, bring it. There you go. The most disturbing thing about the necromorphs is that apparently they don't really die. What this does is actually just dismembers them, but technically they're still alive in that form. They just can't move anymore. So imagine being transformed into that and you're still stuck in that hellhole and you just can't move. So you might even be aware of everything that's going on, but you still can't do anything. Maintenance bay. Which one do we go to first? Like, where does this lead? Storage cargo hall. Let's do cargo hold first, because there might be some useful items in there. Yeah, so let's do cargo hold storage. There might be something. Oh, here they come. Going up the vent. Sounds like Jason music from Friday the 13th. He went through the vent, so where is he gonna come from? You gotta watch your back here because they attack from all angles. You can be... Oh, really? That's what I was about to say. You can be trying to save, and some motherfucker will just come right up behind you and try to slash you in half. Let's get that node. We need the nodes for those nice juicy upgrades. Got some credits. Oh, these are useful too. The semiconductors, I remember those. Bronze are kind of like the weakest. Silver is better, and then you have the gold ones, which are the ones you really want. We can actually sell those for at the store for credits. So the gold ones are the ones that really give you a lot of cash. Those are the ones you want. It seems to be holding fine as far as the brightness. I'm not noticing it being really dark. I don't know, compared to Resident Evil 2 it's fine. Resident Evil 2 you can barely see what's going on the screen. See, like, it's still dark enough to give some mood on your end. I'm seeing it a bit brighter on the HD TV. I just don't want to put it super bright and ruin the atmosphere. Oh, more credits. Oh, look at those entrails. Yeah, I don't want to put it super bright because then it just ruins the mood, but at the same time you have to be able to see on the recording screen, so This looks like a reasonable compromise. You can still see it's still dark and atmospheric, but at the same time, I can actually see where the hell I'm going. Alright, let's move it. Move it back to the maintenance bay. You should save frequently here, but we just saved a few minutes ago, so we're not gonna do that just yet.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Yeah, that's the question, is it? Did they just stop moving? I mean, hopefully they all die eventually when we kill the source at the very end of the game, but in the meantime, yeah. Oh, here they come. Oh shit, we gotta reload. Sit your ass down. Oh, he's still coming. God damn, still coming. Ooh, that was not a good idea. Shit, that was not a good idea. I forgot that explosive was there. Damn, we should have made that save, huh? We should have made that save. Oh, we got a med pack, so there you go. Let's just use the now we're gonna save this one, the medium. Let's use the small one. We don't have enough health anyway, so there's no point in using the big health packs at this time. We gotta save those for important boss battles and stuff, or gauntlet areas. Yeah, if we'd had the TK, we could have just lifted one of those explosive canisters and just thrown it at the two Necromorphs, but we don't have the TK module just yet, so where'd it come from? Where'd it come from? Oh, here he comes. Come here, you jackass. Give me those credits. Still feels comfortable as ever. Playing it, like nothing has even changed. It just looks way better. There's another one. Come here. Aim for the kneecaps. The only thing about the what do you call that weapon? I already forgot what you call it. Plasma cutter. That's it. The only thing about the plasma cutter, it runs out of ammo pretty quickly. So this has no power. We have to restore power. So we gotta get somehow up there. Elevator, we know that's an ambush right there. This game really is inspired by Event Horizon, the movie, right? It's like a combination of The Thing and Event Horizon, maybe Alien. Like a combination of all those three things resulted in this. So it would have been perfect for John Carpenter to make a movie about this, but he said he wanted to, but I guess he just never got around to it. Maybe they didn't give him funding or anything. Oh, I did not notice that mural there. That's pretty nice. Look at that. I did not notice there that 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 mirror was there at all. Okay, I think we have to go upstairs to be able to turn on the power for that door. Oh boy, after playing that Silent Hill game last night, this is a relief. Like, I am not the biggest fan of first-person games where you can't defend yourself at all. But since it's Silent Hill, I thought I'd give it a try. And it's free, you know, what do you lose except your time? You're not paying a damn thing for it. And the team apparently even said that they wanted to do this as like a passion project for it's like, it's free, you're not losing anything by playing it. But damn, it's just hard. It's just hard not being able to defend yourself at all. Like, at least Shattered Memories, as badly received as that was in some circles, at least Shattered Memories had the flares that you could use to force the enemy back. You don't even have that here. All you have is your phone, which is just used for story purposes. That's it. It serves no practical function whatsoever. So what ends up happening is you have to run through the whole maze near the end. The whole maze in the other world, just using basically nothing but basically but your run motion. That's the only thing you can do, just run from the monster. You can't even hide because there's nowhere to hide. You can just delay him a bit, or her, it, whatever. You can just delay him a bit. But the problem is, it's a one-hit kill if it does catch up to you, and you have to retrieve like five different photographs from this hellish maze, and there's no map, so you just go around in circles over and over again trying to find the last of the 5 photographs, and it's just a pain. Like, at least give us something to hold it back, you know, like a phone app or something, or I don't know, some type of flashlight. I don't know, it's just something to hold it back for a few seconds while we actually try not to die and find the items that we need to. But it's the same as in Outlast and Amnesia and all those games so much where you can't fight back. Like, I hate those games. I wouldn't have tried it if it weren't Silent Hill. Look at this bastard, thinks he's being clever. Chop off your arm, you fool. Oh, that's because he's dead. God damn, he is dead. Oh shit, this guy's not dead. Just stomp his ass. Stomp him. Alright, so that guy was a decoy, the other guy was alive. That was just a decoy to startle us. Well, you got me, games. I was completely fooled. I did not expect that guy to get up. Yeah, so, you know, for a free game, there's few complaints you can give. Like, some of the voice acting is spotty. You know, that's gonna happen here and there, especially in games made from Japanese companies where they have to hire translators and directors and all this stuff to do voice acting. There's gonna be one bad actor or two here or there. You know, that happens. But the thing is, like, it's not even bad. Like, it's just, it was very slow at first. I was thinking, oh, is that all there is to it? Like, we just see the monster once or twice and then complete this part of the story and that's it. But no, it does get quite a bit more interesting later on. But the problem is, as I said, it's a Soma / Outlast / Amnesia type of game, which means it is a very you know, it's very it tries your patience. You know, it's very frustrating in some respects, and if you're not used to that type of game because you don't play them, that's one reason why I've hesitated to play Alien Isolation, even though I own it from my PS3 and I've had it for many years. But it's just like, the idea of not being able to defend yourself at all is just very hard to take. Okay, so this is basically saying that there's a lot of crap. There's a lot of crap that's broken on the ship. I'm sure people will enjoy it, you know. I've heard it's gotten some positive reception, which is good. Like, the series needs it. It especially after the disaster that was Ascension. I didn't partake in that myself, but I heard it was a complete disaster. So the series needs it. But this is not my thing. This is not the game I want to see from Silent Hill. And then they showed off the trailer for the combat in 2, and that looked kind of clunky. So I hope they can iron that out and actually make it better, because it may be clunky, but it'll be better than this shit. You know, not being able to defend yourself at all. So. Okay, so we gotta, let's get this from the locker. So we gotta take the power from there, transfer it to the other side. Okay, let's see. Huh. Which one goes here? Okay, so that one's the very right one, right? The elevators. That powers the elevators. We can't do the lights, right? Because if we do the lights, we're gonna be in the dark, and then they can just ambush us from every corner. So I think we're gonna have to do. Yeah, let's turn on the lights. Okay, yeah, let's do maintenance. Yeah, we'll turn power back on. Motherfucker. Oh, they're coming. See them. Stop this fool, Isaac. Still alive. Want to make sure we're good on ammo. Yeah, I haven't yet taken to Twitter to see what people are actually saying among certain circles, but if the game gets positive reception, that's fine, because it's good for the series. But yeah, it's just not my type of game. I'd rather have a game in the old Silent Hill style than this. It's just not my thing, you know. But good on those who enjoy it. Also thought they were getting a bit heavy-handed with the message. I got what they were trying to say, but they didn't need to put like the mental health warning after every single chapter. They've done it 3 times already. I get the feeling there's one more chapter left, and they're probably going to do it again at the end of that chapter. So it's just oh yeah, we have to turn off the lights, because I just remember we can't get down if there's no elevator, so we have to turn off the lights mandatory, which kind of sucks, because then we can get ambushed a lot easier, but we gotta do it. So let's turn off no, there you go. Oh shit, come on. See, this is bullshit. Good thing they ambushed us before we turned them off, right? I don't know, we'll see how the series fares with this couple of upcoming games next. I think that's actually connected to Silent Hill F, because there's some references there to a woman who came from Japan. So I think the short message might actually be connected to Silent Hill F, kind of like a trial run to introduce certain information from that game, because we haven't seen anything yet so far. besides the main trailer we got for like 2 years ago, we haven't heard anything about that game. So I think they may be trying to ease us into it with the short message, which is kind of misleading because it's not a short message at all. Like the game actually takes like 2.5 hours or 3 hours to complete. It's not short at all, which is good. But where the hell are they coming from? Oh, they're upstairs. They're coming. Oh, it's here. Get the hell out of my head, little fool. Oh, it's still twitching. We gotta go. Damn, we gotta go back down. Oh, look! What the hell is happening? What the hell? Gravity's going haywire in this elevator. Fuck that. What the hell is going on? Where's he coming? Oh, here he comes. God damn. God damn. Goes from the pool. God damn, we already picked up a small med pack and we already have to use it. The frustrating thing is we had all these explosives here, we can't even use a single one of them. I'm so used to just throwing them at enemies in Dead Space games that I just completely forget we can just shoot them as is. You gotta try to lure them over there. Let's get the hell out of here, Isaac, once we get what's in this room.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
I'm halfway done. Found a data board. Just gotta move the tram.
Okay, Daniels, watch that door.
Alright, we found the data board. There's one thing I like about this game though, the missions move fast. There's no lingering on like some of these side objectives for like 30 or 40 minutes. They move pretty fast. Poker night. Keeping this off wriggling in case Benson's listening in. You in for poker tonight, or are you gonna let Caitlin keep walking around with your credits? JFW. I'm in, but can you not invite Paybe this time? I know he's still blaming himself for Sorossi's accident and everything, but no one wants to hear about anyone's fucking nightmares. Especially that one where he saw Sorossi up and walking around with half his head missing. And don't give me shit about it, I'm serious, it's messing with me. Last night I had one of those dreams where you wake up, you know, my dad was sitting next to my bed talking to me. Felt so real, I kept seeing him out of the corner of my eye all day. And trust me, that's one son of a bitch who needs to stay dead. So they're already starting to suffer from the hallucinations caused by the Ishimura. I'm not gonna say what's causing it yet, but it is the ship. Or rather something near the ship. How much cash do we have? 5200s. Do we have enough to build something? Upgrade our plasma cutter. Improve the selected weapon or rig's capabilities by investing power nodes in the upgrade graph. Unlock new upgrades to gain access to unique upgrades and expand the weapons upgrade graph. Bring upgrade parts to the bench. You can also reset them anytime in exchange for credits. Alright, so yeah, we're not gonna. We don't have any money to start messing around with our suit. Just check it out, just to see. Oh yeah, we only have we gotta use the nodes, but we don't have enough, and it's early in the game too. So we got stasis zone, but we haven't gotten the stasis module yet. So there's no point in upgrading that. HP. What the plasma cutter? Damage. Yeah, I think we might as well start from damage, right? Because we use up a lot of shots to kill those guys, so we might as well just start from the beginning. Oh, that's it. I thought it was loading or something, because usually it turns. Usually when you upgrade things, like, it kind of shines for a bit and then it settles back into the regular color, right? Like in Spider-Man, when you upgrade, it kind of flashes a bit when you get the skill. Okay, so we got damage. Capacity, we're good at 10. We don't need more than 10 rounds per what would that be per clip right now? Reload time, that's not a priority. Alright, let's just do that. We'll upgrade the suit later on. Gotta find more nerves. Don't want to spend everything all at once. So we are going to leave here, but before we do, we're gonna go back upstairs and activate the lights. Now that we don't have to worry about the God damn! Open this door. Where the fuck is he? I was gonna say we're gonna go back and turn the lights on now that we no longer have to worry about this area. God damn, there's vents everywhere. He could be coming from any side of the room. Where is he? Shit! Stay there, you fool. Oh shit, he's right there. Where's the elevator? Yeah, we gotta go back and turn the lights back on. Because if we do have to return to this area, I'd rather see where the hell we're going. We no longer need to bother with that room, so we might as well go turn the lights back on. So we can't see shit right now. There it is. Let's head upstairs. Oh, such a long way, man. Such a long way over to those lights. There we go. Now we're back in business. Yeah, because we no longer need to bother with that room at all, so we can just turn the lights back on in case we have to come back here. We can actually see where the hell we're going and aim at those canisters. Because we could have saved a lot of ammo if we just killed them using the canisters, but I couldn't see shit. So now we gotta go back and activate the tram. Yeah, it makes it a lot harder for them to ambush you if they can't hide in the shadows. Was it this way? Shit. Oh shit, come on. There you go. Take that, fucker. We got a trophy. Marksman. Our very first trophy of the game. Yeah, we're good on ammo. We probably shouldn't push it. So that area is officially covered. I don't think we need to mess with this for a while. Yeah, you gotta stomp them before they get you. Now this is not my favorite Dead Space game, actually. My favorite Dead Space game is actually 2. I think it's probably one of the finer horror games done of the PS3 / Xbox 360 generation. I think it's even better than the first Dead Space. It is a lot more action horror, but there's still plenty of horrifying elements in it. Like, that doesn't diminish from the horror at all. To have it be a little bit more action oriented. Yes, I know we have to hold the map to see what we have to do. I know that already, game. You don't have to tell me again. I do wonder if they're gonna remake 2. I guess they probably should, because that was the last great Dead Space game, right? The last good Dead Space game from pretty much all the ones they developed, right? Because after that it kind of went downhill with 3. And that's where the series ended, so I guess they probably should remake it. They make a ton of money. But at the same time, 2's so perfect, I don't know if you want to mess with it. Like, the only reason really to remake it would be to just get it off the PS3 and put it on modern systems. But at the same time, you can just port that, right? It looks that good, and it is still that good gameplay wise compared to modern games. You just have to port it. But I guess if you want to upgrade it with like a visual stuff and add some side missions and all that good optional stuff, I guess you can just I guess you can remake it. But then it leads to the question: do you remake Dead Space 3 or do you just leave it there? Because the problem with Dead Space 3 is, I know a lot of people want them to remake it, but the problem is none of those guys who wrote the original story are even there anymore. You know, that whole team was disbanded, and then they became the studio that well, I know that at least the studio founder, Glenn Schofield, went on to work on that hideous Callisto Protocol game, which wasn't any good. It sucked. I don't know what happened to the rest of the other guys, but it kind of makes you feel like if EA did try to make their own version of Dead Space 3, then, you know, the story ultimately, as bad as it was in Dead Space 3, this is going to be even worse, because, you know, nobody there will actually know what the original team's intentions were. So like, they as far as the lore and what the Necromorphs really are and how the whole thing works, and you know how far across the galaxy they spread and all that stuff, nobody knows that. So like, you'd have to bring almost like the original series writers back to redo the story, right? Because if you try to do it, like, it's gonna come across as you just attempting, you know, this is just your interpretation of what they would have done if they had not done Dead Space 3. You know, it's like, it's not really their story anymore. It's just like, I'm probably phrasing it badly, but it wouldn't feel the same. It would feel like a conclusion where, you know, like EA saw what they did originally, they were like, nope, that doesn't work, let's just do better. But you know, EA themselves don't have anyone left who knows the actual lore of the series, so they just be making stuff up out of nowhere. So get what I mean? I'm not really sure if it would be a good idea to remake it or not, or maybe you should just leave it, let it rest, you know, just leave it as is. Like, remake the second game, fine, so it can be available on all consoles and more people from, you know, modern gamers can experience it. Remake that game. Oh, we're gonna take the tram? Remake that game, have it be all nice and flashy stuff on PS5 and Xbox Series X or S, whatever, and PC, and then you just leave it as is. just leave it as is. What the hell? Is that the Leviathan, the one that's the first boss that you face? That he's giant and he's kind of like shaking the ship. Is that him? Looks kind of like a giant eyeball, surrounded by like this mass of flesh and tentacles. Is that him? Alright, we got the stasis module. Cool. Everybody's favorite part of the game, right? And even the series, the old stasis module. Actually, I think the TK will be the fastest one, but stasis is pretty good too. Boy, this is an OSHA nightmare, right? This whole ship is just a nightmare for OSHA. Oh shit, we almost died. Fuck.
Can you fix it?
No, but I found a stasis module. If I'm faster than... I got it.
Now that we do have to upgrade quite frequently because it is a very useful part of his arsenal, so that we definitely need to spend the nodes on to upgrade. There's gonna be a dude who bursting through that window, isn't he? Recharge the stasis module at recharging stations or by using stasis packs in the inventory. Do we really have to use it now? Can we get to a stasis station? Oh yes, right there. Oh, here it comes. Of course it would be, right? It's coming from... The fuck was that? What was that? How are we looking on money? Let's see. 5,500? Kinda crap. We need more. Gotta sell that, gotta sell that board we picked up, but we don't have a store yet. Alright, so we can go here. What's over here? Bathroom. Found a man inside the vents. Ugh. Those high-tech blow dryers? The blow dryers of the future? I remember someone a long time ago, I don't remember where it was, if it was a gaming magazine or website or something, saying that the intro to... I think it was the intro to Dead Space 2 was bad because you went through all those necromorphs unarmed and you still somehow made it alive to the end of the segment in the story. That diminished the threat that they pose, you know, because they're not that dangerous if an unarmed man can escape from them. I always thought that threat was stupid because the only reason Isaac's running, you know, as effectively as he is in that segment is because he's seen them before, so he knows what to deal with. He's not like he's terrified he's gonna die, but he's not scared of them specifically, you know. It's more like that threat they pose, so he doesn't freeze up like another person would, even someone who was armed. This is a pretty effective little gag right here, right? You think there's gonna be a jump scare, but there actually isn't. It's just gathering an item, but it makes you think that there's gonna be a jump scare. And of course later on in another bathroom that you find in another part of the ship, there is a jump scare, so it works pretty well. He told me to bring the others. Oh, look at her arm. Ugh. Or his arm. station flight direct tram station is locked. Alright, a medium-sized med pack. Nice. And the thing is, in the Dead Space 2 intro, those things can kill you easily if you don't run fast enough. If you're trying to do that whole section where you can only save 3 times throughout the whole game, that section is a bitch to get through because you can actually die right there at the very beginning. So I never understood that complaint. Like it's saying, oh, you know, it makes him less threatening because he can run past all of them unarmed and still survive. But yeah, the only reason he's doing that is because he's seen them before, and so he knows what to expect. Where if it had been just some regular civilian who has no experience with them, he would have just frozen up and died right there.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling?
Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader?
No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know?
I know.
That's some good voice acting, you know? It's always nice to hear voice actors that sound like the professionals they're trying to portray, you know? They sound exactly like cops or paramedics, EMTs, etc., whatever it is. It's always nice to hear them put some actual effort into those performances, even if they're just little performances of a few lines. You know, it always adds something to the game. Or you know, even movies, even live action movies or TV shows, when you have someone whose only part is just like 3 or 4 lines, like playing a paramedic or a firefighter or whatever, but they sound exactly like they know what they're talking about, that's always a good thing because it lets you buy into the world, you know, than if everyone sounds like they don't know like what they're talking about. And I was just reading about that or listening to it on an audiobook for the Twilight Zone last night. The Twilight Zone companion were for the Odyssey of what was it, Flight 19 or Flight 23, something like that. But for the Odyssey flight episode where the plane goes back in time and sees the dinosaur and all that stuff, Rod Serling wanted authentic cockpit dialogue, you know, of what pilots. He had to explain it to his brother so his brother could understand what he wanted, but he basically wanted the dialogue the way pilots would actually handle it in real life if this were happening. So he wanted to hear everything about the atmospheric pressure and the, you know, the buttons on the consoles and the proper procedures and all this stuff. And so he turned to his brother, who was an official airline pilot, for that. And apparently after they did that, they got so many letters or heard so many things of people. Yeah, it was letters. They got so many letters of pilots complimenting them on hearing what up to that time had been the most accurate cockpit presentation of an airliner ever in TV history. Like, it beat out every other thing that had ever had a plane on television. It was that accurate. Like, it was literally as if real life pilots were experiencing that scenario, and that was exactly what they would say in response. So that's actually, it shows you the level of quality and dedication that went into that show. But it also shows you how just a few lines can let you buy into a world, because you know most of the conflict is just, you know, going back in time and seeing like the dinosaur and seeing that you've gone back in time and trying to figure out how to go back. But just the fact that they have even the small little procedures 100% accurate really helps you buy into the world. And it definitely helped the people who bought into that world when they in the 60s when they saw that episode, you know. You know, if the small professionals you have around the main actors are very convincing, that helps a lot with buying into the world that you're trying to portray, you know. Like, even if you're in Gotham City, the cops should still sound like actual cops and not like what you think cops sound like, you know.
Repair systems online.
The commissioner should sound like a commissioner. Firefighters should sound like firefighters, etc. and so forth. Alright, where are they coming from?
Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
Well, that's bad news because we are the repair technician. There's no one here but us, so we can... Oh, fuck, he's here. Fuck you. Ooh. Come here, you bitch. God damn. Oh, there's a first death. Shit. We probably should have saved. We probably should have saved. So how far back did it put us at? Let's see. Did we do the bathroom already? Okay, so we did do the bathroom already.
Message retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling?
Neville here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader?
No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know?
I know.
Oh, because we forgot to use the stasis, that's why. We had it on us right here. There's a charging station. We forgot to use it. That's why they ambushed us.
Systems online.
Because he should have frozen him and took it out of his legs.
Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
Fuck you. Piece of shit. There we go, that's how you do it. Where's the other fool? You know he's coming. Here you go. Oh shit, there's one behind us. Should we use a small one or medium one? We have to use a small one, right? Well, that didn't do shit. Fine, let's just use them. I think we might have to increase our health soon. I know we can buy health at the store. But he damages too easily, so I think we might have to increase our health soon.
Left loader claw engaged.
Alright, so what do we do next? Let's see. Oh, there's some credits.
Error. Right loader claw disengaged.
Any luck moving that tram car?
The autoloader's busted, but stasis should do the trick. Just gotta time it.
Great. But hurry. Okay? Sound carrier.
Oh, we gotta use stasis?
Right loader claw disengaged. Right loader claw engaged. Replacing damaged tram car. Please
There we
stand
go.
by.
Oh shit. Really?
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
I'm heading back to tram control. Should be able to call you a ride to the bridge.
Good. Just hurry. I keep hearing noises right under our feet.
So I'm not liking her voice actress as much as the original. It's not quite as bad as Ada in RE4 remake where she outright sucked, but she's sounding a little too subdued. Like not bored like Ada does, but too subdued compared to the original Kendra. The original Kendra sounded a lot more stressed and anxious about the whole situation. This one sounds a lot calmer. And even Hammond sounded a bit more anxious in the original than he does here. Here he sounds a lot cooler and professional. Maybe that'll change as the game goes along. But I'm not liking in particular the voice actress for Kendra. She's not bad, like I said, it's not Ada levels of bad, but she sounds a bit subdued. Knowing what we know about Kendra from the original Dead Space. Here comes this bastard. Let's go and save, just in case we get screwed by that door or the runners after that. 'Cause I think you get the ones that run all fours, right? I think those are the next enemies that are going to be introduced next. Oh yeah, here he comes out. That was gonna be the running one. Oh yeah, what the hell? Really? Motherfucker? Yeah, fuck that. Let's freeze that guy and just screw him over. I didn't think it was gonna be a spitter. I thought it was gonna be the guy who the one who runs. So yeah, let's just stasis him and just freeze him with stasis and just kill him. Yeah, Let's not play that game. Don't you get one where stasis regenerates by itself, or is that in the second game? Maybe it's in the second game, I'm guessing. Or maybe it's an upgrade you have to buy for it. With the power nodes. I do remember distinctly it does regenerate after a certain time, but I think, is that in this game or is it in the second game? I think it might be an upgrade you have to purchase, right? Because I distinctly remember it regenerating little by little over time, so I guess it might be an upgrade, right? And I think that tram's gonna take us to our first store, isn't it?
Maintenance
there we go.
Calling
all the tram is complete.
It's clear!
Now
there's Hammond.
Flight deck tram control.
There they take off.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown was lifted, so you can get to the hangar.
That's one bald man. Also, his ears are kind of sharp, almost like Vulcan's. Look at that from that angle. Looks pointy-eared.
Standard emergency protocol.
Like a black version of Spock. Spock if he's black and bald.
We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
Yeah, yeah, also Hammond also sounds a bit too cool. Compared to the original, like the biggest comparison I can say is probably in the original he sounded a lot more like how Marvin sounds in Resident Evil 2 remake, where you can tell he's stressed out and trying to keep, you know, control the situation, but he's just steadily losing control more and more as the game goes on. That's how Hammond sounded in the original. Like, he was stressed, but he was trying to keep a hold of the situation. But here he sounds a little bit too cool. Maybe, like I said, maybe that'll change as we go along in the game. Oh, this is when we turn to the ship and it gets mild spoiler is gonna get blown up. Then we're really stuck on the Ishimura, so I don't know, should we save over there or should we do that section first? We're in an hour 23 minutes. Because I believe there's a bunch of enemies you have to fight after the ship explodes. So, not sure if I want to do that now or should I save it for later. Trying to think, trying to weigh my options here. I hope, but let's take care of it now. That way we can start up next time after it explodes. Oh, they're coming. We hear the music already. Good job of keeping things remarkably accurate, you know, one-to-one with the original game. It's mainly just the visual upgrades so far. I know there's extra content, but so far it really does feel like the old original Dead Space, just a bit very visually upgraded. Oh, those violin strings. Or is that the mandolin? Yeah, you can already see he's heading in the direction of the ship. Oh, he went up the roof, or ceiling. Oh, do we get locked in here? Have to fight a whole bunch of enemies?
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
Look at this vending machine. Wonder what type of snacks they sell in the 2400s. What would that be, the 23rd century? Or would it be the 25th century? I forget which. I believe it's the 25th, right? Because we're in the 21st century now and it's 2024, so I believe this will be the 25th century, right? Also, I remember now there's ping, right? That whole ping collectible that you had in the old games, that's gotta be around here somewhere. I wonder if it's still in the exact same location, or if they moved it to surprise the player. They probably moved it, right? Like, they're not gonna keep it in the same exact spot, right? So that people find it. Because people would already know where to look if they remember the original game. So I'm guessing they probably moved it, right? How much ammo do we have? Oh, we got a ton of ammo. We got 88 shots. What we really need is to find a store. That's what we need the most. Stores so we can start, you know, choosing different suits or stuff like that. Building different weapons.
Hey, Isaac! Give me a hand!
Alright, I'm coming. This ship looks busted. Look at that. Take off the old helmet. I don't know, why would you take it off?
What have you got on you? Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen.
Haley.
The Ishimura's
Nice.
overrun with fucking monsters.
I've been playing a Spider-Man game with a Haley. Spider-Man 2.
Isaac.
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there. I should have been with you.
What the fuck? Oh god.
Singularity core overload. Evacuate immediately to minimum safe distance.
Oh yes, these bastards. Oh shit. God damn. Well, there's the end of Haley and our ship. We're way off this broken down hellhole. Yeah, let's try to freeze this guy. Fuck you, stupid ass scorpion. Damn, wasted a lot of shots.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. The Killian too. The singularity core overloaded.
No!
Killian was our only way home. We're trapped.
No!
I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Okay. Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that? Chen?
Okay, Hammond, run!
Yeah, it's not Chen anymore.
Shit.
Okay, so we used up some ammo, but not as much as I feared. I thought we might have gone a bit overboard there, trying to shoot that one guy. Yep, so we are officially screwed now. Our ship is gone, we got no way off this place. I know what that is though. I think this is gonna turn into a trap, isn't it? I believe. Or is that Dead Space 2? I don't even remember. Okay, it might be the second game. Where that whole place gets locked down and you have to fight like 5 of them at once. And you got the fat guys too, the ones that they're kind of like the bloaters from Last of Us, but they have small necromorphs inside them. The pregnant necromorphs. I think that might be Dead Space 2. It all blends into one jumble of memories since it's been years since I played either of these games, so it all blends. Oh, we got a store, finally. But I believe there's one guy who comes out here before we can use the store. Oh yeah, there it is. There's always ping. So that's for our suit. Do we have somewhere we can recharge our... What do you call it? That stasis? Alright, let's see what the suit... Let's see what the store can do for our suit. We got 8,000 credits, or not a lot. Let's see what it can do for us. The store is a one-stop shop to purchase, sell, and store items for later use. Alright, we can also store stuff there, so... Suit level, we're damn poor, so we can't afford a different suit. Med pack, we can't afford. We don't need to buy ammo just yet. We don't need to buy a power node either, so... Inventory, yeah, I think I'm gonna store this medium one. What's this? A classic CEC rig designed 12 years of faithful service. So I guess that's the one we have on, right? Is that the one we have on? No, this is a different one. So what's... This one increases capacity to 18 slots and provide 5% armor. Yeah, what is this? Like, is this the same one we have on right now? Let's see. Might be the same one, I'm not really sure. Let's see if it restores our stasis module. That effect is always cool. The laser going down. Oh no, this is armor. Oh, this is our classic suit. Oh yeah, this is much better off than what we had. Because we only had the flight suit on, right? Like just a flight suit and the helmet. Ah, but they took out the little music. They took out the little music that we had before. I don't know if it's the same theme for both Dead Space games, but it had this epic ass music whenever you suit up in the second game. It sounds almost ominous. Alright, so we're gonna store this. We're gonna sell this. There you go. And we cannot, I guess we can buy a suit right now, but it's not worth it because if we do that, we're just gonna be left for 200. We won't have anything, so if we need to buy ammo or health, we'll be screwed. So I think we'll just leave that alone for now until we find more resources. This suit is fine. This is fine for now. This is a classic suit that we used a lot in the original Dead Space, right? Until we started upgrading, so it's fine. We'll like I said, we'll just stick with that for now. So it says scan rig to unlock workstation, but why is it not scanning? Guess it has no power, maybe. Hopefully there's another safe spot soon closer to this. So I really don't want to go back upstairs. Oh, there's a workbench and a safe spot. Great. No, this is the safe spot. This is the elevator. Let's see the workbench. I think we only have the one node, right? We don't really have anything else. Oh, we got two. We can start to upgrade a suit, I guess. I guess we could do better health, right? Because we need it. Just start from there. Alright, I guess we just go one at a time until we can find more nodes. It'll take it a little longer as far as his health. Yeah, I think we're gonna save here because we're at an hour 38 minutes, so I think that's fine for tonight. We've gotten a good chunk of progress in. Alright, so Dead Space Remake, huh? So far it's pretty close to the original. It really does feel a lot like Dead Space, except, you know, just with better graphics so far. Nothing's really changed. The controls are the same. The controls are the same. The setting is the same. The voice actors, like I said, I still kind of have the old voices in my head from those other two actors, so I have to see how these compare over time. So far, like I said, Hammond sounds okay. He sounded a bit more intense there after he realized those two have been killed and the ship had been destroyed. Kendra is still 50-50 on, still iffy about it, but let's see how she gets as the game goes on. Yeah, like I said, I turned off the grain filter because I'm sure some people like it, but I just don't like the old movie feel that it gives to games. You know, this is the third game I've played with a grain filter recently in the past few months, and I just turned it right off, so I just don't like it. But I'm sure other people do, and it's fine. It's nice that they give you the option to keep it or not. They don't decide for you. Yeah, so far it's pretty familiar. Nothing, no real surprises, you know. Everything's more or less the same, just different sound effects, I guess, for the necromorphs and different voices for the two actors, for Hammond and Kendra. Other than that, it's exactly the same as I remember it. You know, it's Dead Space. You already know what you're getting from this game. What I'm really curious about is to see the side missions that they've added. You know, the optional stuff. to see what you get for doing those and what kind of rewards those missions give you. Maybe they give you extra nodes. Maybe they give you a buttload of cash so you can just go and buy some better upgrades and stuff, better equipment. So I'm looking forward to seeing what those are, because I don't remember any other place in particular in the original where you could just you know, where they might fit in new additional missions. So I'm really curious to see what those are. The next game I'm gonna play is probably gonna be either RoboCop Rogue City or Alan Wake, because we need to move on those, but I will return to this soon enough, probably, you know. Because I also remember this is not a really long game either. Like it's longer than your typical Resident Evil game, but it's also not super long. So you know, a good few sessions of like an hour and a half or 2 hours each should be able to cover it within like a couple of weeks. It shouldn't take that long to complete the game, so I'm definitely gonna return to it after I play some more of either RoboCop or Alan Wake. But thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time on Dead Space Remake on the PS5. See you later.